Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Popovich, and welcome to Bookworms Fear Street Retrospective, looking at R.L. Stine's classic YA 90s horror series, Where Your Worst Nightmares Live. Have you ever had those days where you just see someone and feel like you know them? Like maybe they're an old classmate, or a friend you haven't kept in touch with, and you get that buzzy feeling that you need to know? But what if that person turns out to be dead? Welcome to book number 35, The Face. Or, The perfect life of Martha changed after a horrible accident happened last November. The horrible event has given her a case of amnesia. She expects to get them back over time, but she notices her friends since have been treating her differently. They're always exchanging glances that I'm not supposed to see. They always seem to be watching me so carefully. Watching for what? Watching for me to crack? Watching for poor Martha to crack open like an egg and all my insides come running out in a yellow goo? The only thing that gets her by is her drawing. But when she tries to create a portfolio for a special art class, she finds herself only able to draw one thing. One thing against her will. A boy's face. That's someone I knew. That's someone I recognized. He had wavy dark hair. One tangle of it fell over his narrow forehead. He had those dark, serious eyes. Gloomy eyes. Deep, troubled eyes. Try as she might, she is unable to draw anything but that mysterious face. But what does this face mean? Maybe her helpful and always supportive boyfriend Aaron and best friend Justine can help her. What is this about? I ask myself. Justine always flirts with Aaron when I'm around. They're always teasing each other and kidding around. But I never stop to think that she flirts with him when I'm not around. How can you not tell cheating when it's right in front of your face? Anyway, as Martha's memory slowly comes back, she may find that things would have been better if left forgotten. I screamed in horror, screamed out pure terror, screamed until I felt my lungs about to burst, and still I screamed so hard, screamed so loud, and the walls of white closed in as I screamed out my horror. The cover is, oh my god. The Face is an appropriate title. Just look at it. I don't know which one is more ridiculous. The blonde Barbie with bulging eyes and O-face, or the face itself which, oh lord. Remember how the pros suggested the face is darkly handsome? Yeah, gaze in terror at the dopey hair, the rock eyebrows, and those lips.
Look at those luscious lips.
The horror! It's silly, cheesy, and over the top, which is what I expect from a good Fear Street cover. He had something to tell her. From beyond the grave! The story itself is actually pretty good. The best way I can describe it is Memento, but as a horror 90210 episode, which is basically the series in a nutshell. The premise is solid, Martha's struggle is good, especially when she hears things that makes her wonder if her perfect little life isn't so perfect. And without a doubt, one of the most memorable deaths I've read from the series. No joke, when this death happened, it is a sight to behold. The books always have a bit of gore, but most of it is played almost to a PG level. But this one, you'll just lose your head over it. My main complaint is the book suffers from an oversized cast. There are about 8 characters around this story, and in the beginning, I had trouble keeping track as Stine kept introducing them one after another. Part of that is the standard list of suspects, which works overall since Martha doesn't have a zero in on who I think the suspect is, only to turn out it's the person I didn't think it was moment. Which works to keep you reading, but it does introduce us to several subplots that never get answered or really resolved. Like, the stuff with the cheating boyfriend goes nowhere and disappears halfway into the book. 2 of her friends have parent issues that don't reveal too much, and another is basically just here for window dressing. It's a flaw that could have been fixed if Stine put in an epilogue instead of ending it once the climax ends. Seriously, Stine, volley actions, there's a reason we have them. But it's what you pretty much expect. It's still a decent piece of cheese and would be one I recommend for people if they want to check out Fear Street. What about you guys? What are your thoughts on The Face? Let me know in the comments. Give a like if you enjoyed, and share around as we explore more horrors that Fear Street offers. Till next time, have a scary day.